Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Chaffee. It's Friday. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. And this is the last weekend of the month of July. We have no weather issues, really. Uh, yeah, the humidity, which has been low and it's been really great the last few days. It's going to be nice for one more day. Well, it's bound to come up and it's going to increase over the weekend, but it's sort of a stair step process. Temperatures are also going to trend higher as we head into Sunday and Monday. By then, we'll be seeing temperatures up around or just over 90, but we're not going to extreme heat. Saturday, we're going to see temperatures actually hold a little bit, and I'll explain why. And then the next cold front is due to arrive Wednesday of next week, and that'll bring a round of thunderstorms, followed by probably another dry air mass that'll come in. So the pattern remains pretty much unchanged. Let's run through what we expect as far as the weekend, Friday and the weekend are concerned. And we're looking at high temperatures today. A degree or two higher than yesterday will be in the mid to upper 80s from Northeast Virginia to southern New England. It's a fairly uniform situation here. The humidity today is still reasonable. Technically, it's probably a shade higher than what it was yesterday, but I don't think it's at the level of true discomfort. It should be fine. Saturday, we're going to actually hold the temperatures in check. Usually, when an air mass pulls out, you wind up seeing temperatures jump from day to day. Well, we're going to hold the temperatures about the same, or maybe even in some spots a degree or two lower, particularly along shore locations, because what's happening is this high is going out east of Cape Cod, so basically to our north and east. So we are for Saturday at least, going to have just a little bit of an easterly component to the wind. And that's enough to keep the temperatures from rising and maybe just shaving a degree or so off of them. We should still see a fair amount of sunshine. The humidity is going to be up for the entire area, but again, it's not going to just run to oppressive levels. Sunday, I think, is the day where we start to feel some discomfort, and we're going to see our temperatures on Sunday climb up to the upper 80s to around 90 degrees or so, maybe in a few spots. These numbers might be a little bit low in parts of southeastern Pennsylvania, down into Maryland and Northeast Virginia. Maybe we'll be more like 91 or 2, and areas around New York City around 90 or so, and around 90 up and down New Jersey into southern New England and the Hudson Valley. No thunderstorms are forecast for today, Saturday, Sunday. There's a weak front that's going to be passing through New England on Sunday night. And I didn't even think it was worth mentioning a shower or storm with that because it would be isolated and mostly to the north anyhow. But Monday will probably be the hottest day because we'll have a west wind. So here we're seeing highs now lower 90s. I think it'll be fair to put the range on Monday between 90 and 95. You're seeing these low 90s across all of Maryland, in through all of southern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, to New York City, and on up into Connecticut and the Hudson Valley. I think that makes total sense. So Monday will be the hottest day of this stretch. Again, we're not going to extreme heat, which is great. Tuesday, you are going to probably shave a degree off those highs in some places as the wind goes more southwest as opposed to west, but still low 90s in many locations with a fair amount of sun. And other than a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, nothing. Wednesday, that's the day where we have a cold front with a south-southwest wind, temperatures in the 80s, and a fairly good chance of thunderstorms. Not much going on the satellite loop today. You can see it's still basically dry. You've got clouds from across Florida along the southeast coast and then running eastward. So that frontal boundary is kind of tilted a little more to the east-west as opposed to running up and down the coast. It's kind of running like this. So your high pressure is pushing out to the east. So initially we're going to get into that flow coming in from off the water, but then it is going to turn more southwesterly as we go through Sunday and Monday. Really, there's not a whole lot going on. The tropics are very, very quiet. So going through Friday, there's your high in Nova Scotia, and you have a wave east of the Carolinas. So that really sets up that light breeze until the wave goes out to the northeast. Then the high settles to our south. We get into these westerly winds on Sunday and Monday. Again, I'm not too worried about a shower or thunderstorm here with anything coming down from the north. But it's when we get to Wednesday, this is our cold front that's going to be coming through, and we've got another high coming down from the north that is going to try to get its way in here for the latter part of next week. So it's wash, rinse, repeat, folks. Pretty much the same story. The only difference is that those subtle changes allow for slightly different outcomes, and in this case, it's going to impact the temperatures this weekend into early next week. In that it's going to get hot, yes, but it doesn't appear that we are going to be getting into anything ridiculous like what we had last weekend. So enjoy your weather from Virginia to New England and everybody in between. The last weekend of the month of July. Make sure you do some outdoor stuff, and we'll see you over the weekend on Weather in 5.